I represent Ernst & Young, and we have been working very closely with various state governments. Today's topic, state and central governments, today's topic is being e-inclusion. All I would say is that since morning, a lot of people have talked about CSCs, and the focus has been how CSCs as a vehicle is becoming so important for the delivery of financial services. But in my mind, if we really look at the population of the country over the last 30 years, it has completely shifted from a rural base to a city based. From what used to be when I was a student, we used to study that 70% of India lives in villages and hardly about 30% people live in the cities. Today, it is about 50%. So e-inclusion, in my mind, should include all those vehicles and all those agencies which would actually provide a reduction in the digital divide. In my view, e-inclusion is nothing but a social movement wherein efforts have to be made for digital integration between all the citizens of the country. CSC is an important element. It is reaching out. It has given a lot of services. It has helped employment as well as information services at the rural places. But more importantly would be perhaps to look into some of the programs like Aadhaar, how quickly it can integrate and faster integrate with multiple services that government programs are giving. This year target for the UID program is to take almost about 60 crores people, residents in India and NPR, to do another 60 crores. So next year we would perhaps have the entire country mapped with a unique number. But the key thing would be this UID number or the Aadhaar number is just which will tell people who we are or who are you in the city, in the country. But the question is what all the services that are entitled to a citizen, whether we are ready to deliver them. E-inclusion will be successful if we create a good quality infrastructure, content in the local languages, as well as a sort of an infrastructure, be it mobile, be it internet, wherein an all-inclusive focus by various state governments, various banks, various organizations are there to utilize and leverage a national program like e-district, which also incidentally in Bihar, E&Y is working closely, even on the e-Shakti project, where government of Bihar has taken a leap a little bit ahead of the Aadhaar concept. Our view is that unless and until efforts are made to bring in applications both at the city, both at the towns, as well as in the cities, e-inclusion may be far-fetched thing because the population flux is changing. So with that thought, I would perhaps like to have some questions or some pointers where people sitting here can send a mail to satish.kaushal@in.ey.com or to Sahid, wherein they can give ideas as to how do you promote e-inclusion, because that's the exact area where the digital divide can reduce. Thank you very much.